and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I have to move this. Hopefully I'm moving it okay. Are you stuck on it? Okay. A little bit. Let's check that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So if you're new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things. Yeah, anyway. We're going to be kitting up my third Disney kit for the month of July. I've been doing really good with these. I don't think this one's going to take very long at all because it's mostly black. Actually, is it? Yeah, that's 5. Yeah. I thought it looked like there was another symbol up here, but no, it's mostly black, like predominantly black. Just look at all of this. This is all one color in here. So I don't know how this one's going to come out. I was really surprised with the last one that was looking predominantly black that it actually came out really nice. But anyway, we have Alice and Cheshire here. I call this one the Dark Alice because it's obviously predominantly black, so that's why I called it Dark Alice. When I was separating drills and canvases at the time, so I'd know what it was. I put little stickers on them to say what they were, because these don't have any other. Also, there's, oh, okay, I know what that is. There's other colors in here. Anyway, this one also says AB. So that means that there's ABs in this canvas. I don't know if I showed this canvas on the channel or not. I mean, it's been years since I bought this canvas. It's been with me for a while. But anyway, we have, I mean, look at, this is all 310 right here. All 310. That's a lot of 310. That's all 310. So you can see. Wow. Okay, this is looking pretty cool. So I'm going to put those aside. I'll show the ABs as they show up. But I also picked some other ABs in case they're not already in this kit. I don't think there's any purple, but if there is, I picked a purple AB because this is such a pretty AB. And I do see, you know, like there is some purple in here. This number 2, what is this? 155. And this one says 208, but that's okay. I mean, I might even already have those, but then I picked this yellow, which is 307, that is in the canvas. It's this number 4. I thought that'd be kind of cool. It's like a little bit of a, you know, like brightness into her hair and stuff. And then I picked this pink, which is actually, the color in the canvas is 603, but this is 604 because apparently I used almost my 603 in another canvas, so I didn't have 603. So hopefully the 604 will be good enough. I have some 603, but it's not enough. Like, it's probably just enough to do one section here, and that's it. It's not enough to do the whole Cheshire. So that, I thought that would be cool, you know, Cheshire just kind of like popping out. And then there's this gold color that I probably won't use because there's nowhere to put it. But I picked it out anyway because I was like, well, you never know. And then there's also this frost color that I probably won't use either because I don't know where I would put it. Yeah, there's no real place for that. And then this is, instead of having a white AB, this would just be a white, I'm gonna move some stuff here. Shimmer, what do you call those? Put all that 310 up there. A white pixie dust. That's it. It would be just a pixie dust. So then this would just be pixie dusted instead of an AB. I think it's an AB already in the canvas, but we'll see. And then also this 415 Glow, which is just a plain straight drill, but it glows. And I just thought it would be cool to have Cheshire Smile Glow. I have a white AB glow already or a white glow already to do the white part of his smile, because I was like, that'd be kind of cool to just, his smile just pops out because it's Cheshire Cat. And then we have the other drills here. So we'll just get kitting up. I'm just going to leave these aside rather than, because I don't know fully what's in the canvas already. So if it's not an AB, I will use these. If it is an AB, then I will not worry about it. So let's go ahead and start with the 310s. Let's see, we're doing number 5. I need a tray. They're in my shop. I always use my trays now. I don't know. I just kind of like them the best out of all the trays I've used. Not because they're my trays. I like the size. I like the ability to hold it. And I really like this no washi part here, or like where people would put washi tape down here. I really like that it can hold that little bit of extra drills down there after you've lined them up in your tray. Then, you know, like you just have your lines up here and your little bit of extras down here in this bottom part. I really like that for some reason. I haven't ever seen these trays anywhere else either, so. Well, they're decent. I think they're decent quality trays, or they're decent size, decent weight, decent, yeah, for working with. But anyway, there we go. So I'm going to put the rest of this off to the side because we're not going to need any more probably. Yeah, see, and you shake it down. You know, like all of your extra stuff is now down here at the bottom. Whereas like in a normal tray, you'd still have that, but you feel like you're losing your line space. I don't know. It's just nice because it just gives them a place to sit there. And they line up really nice. The only problem I have with, which is weird because I have 2 of the exact same tray. This is the medium size. I like the medium size the best myself. I don't know if you can see it, like on the side here, the drills are getting stuck, and they don't do it on my other tray, which I don't know where my other tray is, but it's the exact same one. It's a medium tray, and the drills don't get stuck over here. It's really weird. But this one they do for some reason. Maybe it's the filament. Maybe the filament has like it's not as, because it's a matte finish instead, it's not as smooth. So maybe it's that, I don't know. It's really pretty filament. All right, so let's get into these drills. Where is the end? There we go. So I think this canvas, when I got it, was like my first experience with ABs. And obviously I didn't do this canvas, so. Beautiful. Where did I put the bag that the drills came in? There it is. So I can use it as a trash bag now, even though it's got the cute Pusheen stickers on it, but I'm going to use it for trash. There you go. Oh, more trash right here. Gotta keep clean. All right, so it actually kind of looks like they might have, well, no, this is 155. They might have already thought of a purple AB. Let me put this one in here first so I don't mix the drills up. All right, this is 155. This one is just a plain purple. It's not an AB. But I think when I got this canvas, like I said, it's been years. I think I got this canvas back in like 2021. Yeah, that was just a plain purple. But here, number 3, the 210 is an AB. So they've already thought about making the purple have an AB. So I think I will skip the purple AB, even though it's a darker color. it would be like two ABs kind of side by side. So I will skip the purple. I'm going to sort my ABs. I think I'm going to do that today. Sort them. Because I started with them, but a lot of times I just kind of throw them in this one bag. So there's, you know, squares and rounds all together. All right, so this is a purple AB. Look how pretty that AB is. It's so pretty. Give it a little shift there to get the color shift. So they've already had that thought. Let's see if they have that thought with the yellow too. Doesn't look like it, because the yellow is the next color. So I am still going to stick with that being an AB. So we're going to just trade that out. They look like a different color, but it says it's the same thing. But look at that. This looks more like buttery yellow than this. Interesting, but they're the same according to their number. So we're just going to do a little bit of this AB. Appears we don't need much because there's not much of this color in this picture. So there we'll have a nice yellow AB in there. I mean, I could have still done the purple and just made this like all the colors are AB. That'd be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. All right, so it looks like we're moving on to number 6 because we already did 310. This is 317. This is the gray. Or a gray color. Seven. Got another purple here. 333. Okay. All right, and then 415 is 8. What? Come on. Are you really? Yes. All right, so let's see, what have I been doing while I kit this up? So I finished, obviously I finished the other canvas for the Disney event. If you haven't seen it, there is a short for it being finished. I don't think I posted it on TikTok yet, but it's over here for sure. 550, no, this isn't one. And I started working on the Sweet Garden again. And I think part of the problem I was having with working on the Sweet Garden, okay, here's D. And there's really not that much in there. Is my 603? I gotta find it. Is it still out, maybe? Let's have some that are out. No. It sucks because it's just a little baggy. No, there's more in here than that. I mean, like, not much more, but there's more. No, it's like twice. Okay. So I'll still stick with this AB for it, for Cheshire Cat. Do this pink AB. And that looks pretty good together, right? Actually, that's pretty dark. Where's the other pink? That looks better. That looks almost right, which is weird because it's 602. So we'll go the other way. I just don't have 603 itself, which would have been perfect, but I don't have enough. So this one looks much, much better. Much more Cheshire cat color. Let's see if that fits in there. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, moving on. Yep, so I started the Sweet Garden again. And yeah, so I think part of the problem I had with working on it was Diamond Art Club's pre-perforated stuff that they have. This plastic stuff that's on the top, you know, there's this pre-perforated, and the perforations to me are just like too large or something for what I like to work with. I don't know. So anyway, I ended up taking off some of that plastic and putting on my own, yeah, 12. My own, the Lilo and Stitch papers that I made, which I didn't make any Alice ones yet. So I might make some. Or I might just use the Stitch, the ones that I made, because I have so many of them. They're hanging around here somewhere. They're right, they're right here. So I might use these. I might make some that have Alice. Actually, I'll probably make some that have Alice because... But I showed how I make them, so you saw that in the last kit up video that I did. Pretty easy and pretty good. They work pretty good. I like them. It's weird because I always did the washi tape separations because I liked that better. And now I'm kind of switching over to doing cover sheets, or what do you call those sheets? Release papers. Switching over to release papers now. So it's weird. $7.98. I'm glad that these have been kind of in like order, so I haven't really been paying attention to what ones I've been doing. 809, is that where we're going next? Yeah, that's where we're going next. All right, so we did those two ABs already. I'll put them off to the side. So it is weird how we kind of like change up as we go along, because I was always washi tape. I was never release papers, and now like I had release papers, but I never used them, and now I'm like finding myself using the release papers more. It's just so weird. There's like 2 ABs coming up in a row for the blue. That's kind of cool. So the blue is gonna have some ABs. Gonna be a pretty shiny picture. I think when I was choosing the ABs, I didn't realize this was an AB kit and already had ABs. But anyway, here is another AB. We have this pretty blue 827. So that's good. That's the N color in here. So it's just like a little hint of sparkle in the blue. Interesting the colors that they chose compared to the colors that I've chosen, because I'm like, yeah, let's just give her a little bit of sparkle like right here in the hair to just kind of like let it shine and stand out just a little bit more. And of course it's Cheshire, so let's just bling him right out and give him all kinds of sparkle, you know. And make his mouth glow in the dark. But for them, they chose like, you know, like a little bit of a highlight color in here. There's some ends down in here. You know, there's like some right here in her dress. And then there's some down here. Which this down here is supposed to be figures. So it's supposed to be like the cards And I think the caterpillar and other, like, the flowers and stuff that happen in Alice in Wonderland, like Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I think are supposed to be down there too. Just some of the, like, the extra characters. All right, and then we have this pretty blue AB. Look at that one. That is so pretty. All right. We're almost done with this already. It's getting up so nice and easy. It's probably gonna be just as easy to work on. Oh, don't spill out. Thank you. Good job. You didn't spill. 30-11. Are we up to that already? Oh, 19. 18. I'm like, wait, I'm on number 18, not 19. What do you mean? 19. I already passed the A. I did. Oh, I didn't change it out for the glow. That's all right. I will. Well, you know what? The other A's in the canvas are going to be the regular color. It's just his mouth that I'm going to do the glow. So maybe I will, when I first start working on it, I'll just go ahead in here and just put the glow drills in and then not worry about his mouth for like the rest of the canvas as I'm working on it. Because that's the only spot that's going to have the glow, is just his mouth, because it's a Cheshire cat. I mean, obviously. Missed that drill. I think it was the same one that fell out twice. And these are kind of like a greenish color, and they're in her hair. It's interesting. Poor Alice, she's green hair now. They're like an olive green. Like, it's not even a pretty green. I mean, it'll be okay, I think. I hope. Trust the process, right? Trust the process. Oh, our rebel came in and is sleeping with me. Well, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Oh, wait, where? Were you stuck down on... I bet you they were stuck down on the side. And that's where they keep coming from. That one is... Like, some drills don't do it. Like, the last two colors, they didn't get stuck on the side over here. And it's only on the one side, too. Like, they never get stuck on the other side. I don't know what it is. I saw someone mentioned it in their review. That, you know, there was a little bit of a tight spot where the drills get stuck. It's still, like, I would say it's still my favorite tray to work with, even though the drills get stuck down there, so. You know, they're not perfect. And here I am selling these trays and telling you it's not perfect, so what does that say? What does that say about me? I'm selling these and making money off of these, but they're not perfect. There's more than... Why is 820? Have two bags. That's random. Are they the exact same color? I was like, there's more than 4 bags here. What's going on? Why do I have 5 bags and only 4 colors left? And that's because there was 2 820s apparently. No, they're the same color. And it's not like one's an AB and one's not an AB. Like, they're just the same thing. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Whatever. So this one has 24 colors. So it actually went up by 2 compared to the last one. And I'm not using the same kit up tray that I was using because I kind of started working on Springtime Cuppa. And that's been going into the other kit because I've been working on it like color by color. But I still want to hold on to the colors even though I'm working on them color by color. This is the right way, right? Yeah, 3837. Did I have any other colors I was going to do? Yeah, the white. The white I am going to change out completely because even though it's an AB in the canvas, I kind of want all of the other ABs to stand out more. Like, I don't want the white to also be blingy, except for like maybe in Cheshire's mouth, because I'm pretty sure my glow-in-the-dark color is an AB. But I kind of don't want the white in this canvas to stand out. So we're going to switch this from the AB that it is, it's a very pretty AB, but it's a white AB, to this pixie dust. Now, was this 5200? No, it is 3865, so it's the same color. Thankfully, it's the like the antique white over the white. So we'll just give some pixie dust in here. There we go. They all came out. Look at that. See, like all of the other colors came out except for like a few. A few got stuck, but for the most part, they didn't. So now the 3 colors that I switched out completely, I have bags for, so I can use them. Like I can probably put this with my other 3865 ABs and stuff. But that is it. We are kit up, ready to go with canvas number 3. I also realized that there's 5 weeks in July and not just 4 weeks in July. So that means that technically I could do another Disney canvas on that last week. So I'm going to go back through all my stuff and see if I can't find another Stitch or Alice, or actually, I have the kittens. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going to do Berlioz, Toulouse, and Marie because I have the kittens. That's awesome. All right, so there is going to be another Disney canvas. So instead of 4, I'm going to be doing 5. So look forward to that. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. And this is quite challenging, but at the same time, it's been fun. These are working up so quick. I finished them in just a few days. But that's it. This is kit up. This one's ready to go. Probably be done by Wednesday. And then showing it again and working on other canvases. Peanut, you okay? Oh, that was weird. He just started twitching and made a weird groaning sound. It might be exciting. It might be excitement, though, and not, like, something to worry about, because he is looking out the window, so he might have seen a bird or something and gotten excited. Anyway, I think that's what happened, because he's back to normal now, but that was really weird. I think that's all it was. He was just shaking his tail, but his whole body moved. His, like, back end moved, not his whole body. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed, and thank you for watching.